Hi there folks, and welcome back to another quarantine trivia short round. As usual, my name is Sean and I am your quizmaster. I hope you are still enjoying these short rounds. Please let us know if you've got any feedback or any comments. Leave them down below and we will certainly check them out and maybe get back to you as needed. If you have any topics that you'd like to see us cover, please again let us know and we'll do what we can. So this next short round is going to be all about Stranger Things. So I hope you've been keeping up to date with all these Stranger Things that are going on. So question number 1. In the first season of Stranger Things, one character became a viral sensation despite vanishing early on in the run. What was her name? Okay, so one character, bit of a smaller side character, but became very, very popular. Okay, so in the first season of Stranger Things, one character became a viral sensation despite vanishing early on in the run. What was her name? Okay, and question number 2. In season 2, which former Lord of the Rings star joined the cast as Joyce Byers' new love interest? Okay. So in season 2, which former Lord of the Rings star joined the cast as Joyce Byers' new love interest? Question number 3. If I can find it, here we go. Stranger Things takes place in a fictional rural town called Hawkins. But in which US state is Hawkins, or which US state is it in? Okay. So is it one of these things like The Simpsons used to have, where they didn't tell you which state it was, where basically every state had a Springfield? Nope, they tell us straight off. It's in Hawkins something state. So which state is it? Okay, question number 4. What is the name of the malevolent entity that possesses Will in season 2? Okay, so Will doesn't seem to have a lot of luck. Obviously getting taken away in the first season, and then in the second season is possessed by a malevolent entity. What is that entity called? Question number 5. At the start of the second season, the boys go dressed up as characters from what popular film for Halloween? Okay, so it's Halloween, they get all dressed up, they're all in a sort of group costume, all tied to a very popular film. What was the film? Question number 6. What is the name of Dustin's girlfriend whom he meets at science camp between seasons 2 and 3? Okay, so a bit of a long-running joke this, that nobody believed that he had a girlfriend, but paid off very well at the end. So what is the name of Dustin's girlfriend whom he meets at science camp between seasons 2 and 3? Question number 7. What is the name of the ice cream parlour which Steve works at in season 3? Okay, so Steve's had a bit of a fall from grace from where he was, but he's obviously been a jock and whatnot, but in season 3 he's working in an ice cream parlour. What's that ice cream parlour called? Question number 8. What song by The Clash plays a prominent part in season 1? Okay, so there's one song in particular that sort of recurs throughout the series as part of the story for the characters. So which song was it? Okay, question number 9. In what year do the events of Stranger Things begin? Okay, so we know it's not set in current day, it's all very much nostalgia and whatnot. In which year do the events of Stranger Things begin? And finally, question number 10. What foodstuff is Eleven a huge fan of, living off a stolen supply of them when she was stranded in the woods? Okay, so again, one particular foodstuff she loves more than anything. Through all the series, that doesn't change at all. So what foodstuff is Eleven a huge fan of, living off a stolen supply of them when she was stranded in the woods? Okay, so that's the end of the questions there. If you need any more time, obviously feel free to pause the video, take as much time as you want really. It's all been done for fun, there's no prizes up for grabs. If you need to go back over any of the questions, just rewind the video. It's up to you. In the meantime, we're going to go on to the answers in a moment. Just before I do that though, as usual, up in the top left there's a URL called kidsneededucation.org. It's for a charity based here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. It provides the only free primary school in the whole of the city. Basically all of the schools are fee paying of some kind, and a lot of families just can't afford to send the children to school. Kids Need Education runs this school that is absolutely free of charge. Everything that the children need is provided, including things like uniforms and whatnot. So it's obviously a very, very good cause. If you find that you've got £1 or $1 or whatever that you're able to spare, if you can make a donation through the website, and even a very small amount helps. All these quizzes are provided free of charge for your entertainment. So if you think if you were at a quiz in a pub or wherever taking part, how much would you normally pay for that? If you can just give a small amount. Anyway, the other URL that you see is quarantinetrivia.seanholroyd.com. That is the URL for Quarantine Trivia, which is us. All the old quizzes are there, so you can go check it out, see anything that you've missed. We're also on the YouTube channel, which is probably where you're watching this at the moment. So please give us a subscribe and a like, as you can see down in the bottom right there. All goes a long way for us to know that we're doing something that people like. And we're also on Facebook at facebook.com/quarantinetriv. So, moving on to the answers then. In the first season of Stranger Things, one character became a viral sensation despite vanishing early on in the run. What was her name? Her name was Barb. Okay, Barb disappeared but lived on in everyone's hearts. Okay. Question number 2. In season 2, which former Lord of the Rings star joined the cast as Joyce Byers' new love interest? That was Sean Astin, who played Samwise Gamgee in Lord of the Rings, came on and joined Stranger Things. Question number 3. Stranger Things takes place in a fictional rural town called Hawkins, but in which US state is it in? That is Indiana, so it's Hawkins, Indiana. Question number 4. What is the name of the malevolent entity that possesses Will in season 2? Very nice sounding thing here. It is the Mind Flayer. I assume because it flays minds. I think in the first season it was the Demogorgon as well, but yeah, this one was the Mind Flayer. This was like the next boss up. Question number 5. At the start of the second season, the boys go dressed up as characters from what popular film for Halloween? They go dressed up as the Ghostbusters. Okay, so 4 of them, they go as the Ghostbusters. Now, if I recall, I don't think anybody else dressed up. Always a horrible experience, that one. Okay, question number 6. What is the name of Dustin's girlfriend whom he meets at science camp between seasons 2 and 3? Well, that is Susie, who comes to the rescue at the end of season 3. Okay, question number 7. What is the name of the ice cream parlour at which Steve works in season 3? Well, that is Scoops Ahoy. Not even sure how the name makes any sense, but it is Scoops Ahoy. Okay, a ship-themed ice cream parlour. Question number 8. What song by The Clash plays a prominent part in season 1? Well, that is Should I Stay or Should I Go? So that's this kind of connection. It's a song that both Will and his brother both like. Once Will's taken, he's trying to communicate. I think one of the things he does is he turns the stereo on so that song plays, lets his brother know it's him. Okay, question number 9. In what year did the events of Stranger Things begin? I tell you what, I'll be nice here. I'll give you a year either side. So the year was 1983. Okay, so 1983. Funnily enough, the year I was born, but I don't think there's a connection there. Okay, so if you got, say, between 82 or 84, we'll give you the point there, because, I'm generous. And question number 10. What foodstuff is Eleven a huge fan of, living off a stolen supply of them when she was stranded in the woods? Well, that was Eggo waffles. 11 loves Eggo waffles. And who wouldn't? Okay. So that is the end of the quiz. I hope you did okay and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for taking part. Please give us like, follow, share, subscribe, or whatever social media options you have available. So check us out at facebook.com/quarantinetriv or the YouTube channel that we're on at the moment. Definitely give us a like and a subscribe. And at quarantinetrivia.seanholroyd.com. Okay, and thank you very much for taking part, and I hope we'll see you at the next one.